Greetings, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the time period of August 6th to the 18th. I'm using Legacy Tarot cards. That's what they look like there. Legacy Tarot to see what energies come through for you for this time period. Okay, Libra? I am almost done and I am happy that I am almost done. I am not stopping. I've been reading all day straight through, literally. Okay, let's see. Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, let's see. Okay, Libra, you have the Eight of Cups energy here. But I get that this is energy that's coming through because of something that you heard. And this could be something that you heard about a family member. It could be about a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could be a parent. This could be kids. Maybe something happened with kids. But there's nervousness. So if you got kids, there's something's going on with a child that's making you a little bit nervous. But I get something like a either it's like a mental health test, or it could be like dyslexia, or what do you call it? It could be dyslexia that you could be finding out that a child has, or what do you call it? Autism, like autistic. Maybe you're trying to figure out. I guess something about a Gemini. Like maybe you're trying to figure out if a Gemini has autism. Something going on with autistic children, or something's going on with them. But it has something to do with the way they like how they interact with people, or how they interact with you, and maybe somebody, I get a Scorpio, maybe a Scorpio brought that to your attention, and maybe something's going on with you taking your child to get like a diagnosis, or if it's your child or somebody else's kid with this kind of energy. It doesn't have to be a Gemini kid. It could be a water sign child, or these are just, it could be nine kids. Maybe I don't know who has nine kids these days, or you've got a few kids, but maybe something's going on with them intellectually, that you want to get them, like, tests like IEPs or those kind of things, or dyslexia, or reading disorders, whatever it is. If you want to get those tests done, if you have any kids. If it's not that, then maybe something that you heard. So either something that you heard about children that's making you uncomfortable, or it's something that you heard like about a family member or a friend that's making you uncomfortable with the Eight of Cups. But there's like you're trying to figure out, like, there's a what did she say kind of feeling. So it could be like your mom, like maybe your mom said something crazy. It could be a Piscean energy, some water sign. I was getting Scorpio energies as well, all water sign energies. But I get all those water signs. They've been gossiping about you, but they also have been gossiping. They also have been gossiping about why you can't have children. Okay, they're gossiping about why you can't have kids, or about you not being good with kids, whatever it is, like, or about being a good parent, not being a good parent, whatever it is. So there's a putting in place kind of vibe. So you may want to put, it could be family. This cups represent family and children. So maybe you want to put your mom in her place, or you want to put parents in their place for them saying things about you having kids, not having kids, or not being able to have them too, but not being able to have them at the particular time. But you're trying to figure out who gave something to you. So it could be like a sexually transmitted disease. It could be birth control. It could be anything. Maybe somebody gave it. You're a guy. Maybe somebody gave this to your partner, or you gave this to your partner. Maybe you gave your partner something. But there's this feeling of, if you gave your partner something, you didn't know that you had something, period. So it's about getting like regularly checked up, by a doctor, or like an OBGYN, etc. But whatever it is that you're finding out, that's the reason why with this Eight of Cups. So whatever it is, maybe you're finding maybe there's a reason why maybe you're trying to have kids, and maybe like the doctor's telling you're getting pap smears done, and you're getting back tests, and they're like, this this is the reason why, or this is happening to your partner, and it's external, and the doctor is telling you this is the reason why, whatever it is. And that's what's bringing a bit of a shock to you, to your partner, to family. Maybe you want to adopt. Maybe there's this element where you may want to adopt, but there's an Aries that's responsible. So either I get contracting. I don't know, maybe you contracted something from an Aries somehow, or maybe you slept with one in the past or recently, whatever it is, but somebody got something. It could be chlamydia, it could be gonorrhea, it could be whatever, syphilis. I don't know, some type of crazy sexual situation like that. So be careful of having sex with people, but and not knowing what is going on with them with this kind of energy. So it either could be it could be external from you as well. It doesn't have to be you directly, or something's going on with kids. But something's going on with kids with, like, if it's not you getting these kind of tests, it's kids that also need these kind of tests, like sexual tests. Like maybe you feel like molestation, like maybe you feel like somebody's been touching your kids. But I get your daughter, like somebody has been. I get your son, your son. Like if it could be an older kid, like it could be an older boy, a guy that you call your boy, your friend. If it's not like a biological like son that you have, has been touching like your daughter like sexually, or it's strange. Like it's like a little kid, like a molestation kind of situation. And maybe your child has been, I get for years, your child has been complaining about being touched. Somebody's kid has been complaining about getting touched, but people aren't saying anything about. I get a Pisces. A Pisces has been saying something. A Pisces, that's why I said something that you heard. A Pisces could have ran that by you, or you ran that by a Pisces, but there's nervousness with that kind of information. But somebody keeps like rocking back and forth in chairs and pulling on themselves. So it could be a kid, or it's something going on with you, like in those areas of your body with itching and scratching and needing to get tested on, or it's a child, But when I said child, I get their mouth, like something's going on with a child, like around their mouth, like a herpes, like maybe a child has herpes. I know it gets a little bit crazy. There's a child that has herpes. Herpes is developing around the child's mouth, or it has been there. But maybe you feel like a doctor has been lying. So either you work with kids, or this is your child, or this is a cousin, or something's going on with that. But there's herpes that are becoming very like out there, like on a child's mouth or face or something. But you have been telling people that oh, it's a cut, it's a scratch, but other people see that, oh, it's not that, or other people are aware that your child is being sexually abused. But there's this feeling of like, or somebody's kids, like there's this feeling of like, why, like people are trying to understand why you're not saying anything. Or I get cousins, like your cousins are trying to understand why you're not saying anything about the fact that your child has been getting sexually abused. So that you have to, it's about awareness. It's about speaking up. Maybe you feel like family is trying to hide things from you. Family's trying to keep it. That's not the case. It could just be a situation here where they don't really know how to approach you on the fact that your child is being sexually abused. So if that's just one situation, if not, maybe somebody's just nervous about coming towards you with some type of sexual something that they contracted, that you slept with, and they don't know how to tell you, vice versa. Eight of Cups energy. Or it could be a job. Maybe something, am I gonna get fired? Like you're trying to figure out if you're gonna get fired for some type of job. Maybe you did or said something. That's why I said something you just heard with this element. It could be laying off people. Maybe you're finding out that people are getting laid off and you don't want to be victim. So it's either one of those situations there. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on here. Oh Lord, have mercy. You have the Emperor, sign of Aries and Taurus. For again, did you give me something? You're like, did you give me something? It's about your children. Like you're trying to, either you're asking, okay, this could be a situation. I know it's crazy to say. This could be a situation where your husband, like if you're married or it's a boyfriend, if you're a female and this is a husband or a boyfriend, they have been like, they have had sex with you as well. They have had sex with you, but there's this element here where they have also done something to the kids. Like they also did something to your children with the Emperor energy. You're trying to like give excuses into why someone has abused you sexually, or why they have abused kids sexually. Like you're oh, he wasn't working, so he wasn't working, so he had nothing else to do. Like why are you backing up a husband? Why are you backing up a boyfriend or some woman? That there is no excuse for child abuse, or if this person contracting something from you to you, whatever it is, with the emperor energy being here. But there's like, I want a blood test. Like you want to get a blood test done. This energy could be someone that works in a hospital. The emperor energy I kind of always see as hospital EMTs, nurses, doctors. You're becoming very aggressive with a doctor because they're not following through with you properly, or they're not answering questions about something that you have going on properly with this emperor energy being here. Like you're literally like, what do I have? Or it's an Aries that you're screaming at. What the hell did you give me? What do I have? With the emperor energy being hit, it could be external, and maybe you're hearing it. This could be happening to a family member. But if it's happening to a family member, there's an Aries female energy that has done that to them with the emperor energy being here. But if it's a male and you slept with this energy, you could have slept with a Taurus or an Aries male, and they gave you something. If you're a guy, this could be like you maybe, I get pop. This energy is your father, or your grandfather. You're in opposition with these energies, but you may want to live with them. So maybe something's going on with you trying to live with a dad, and maybe they don't want you living with them for some reason, with the emperor energy being here. But it has something to do with like molesting or abusing. Maybe your dad molested you and abused you, or they did that to your kids. Something's crazy about that with the emperor energy, and you don't want any. I get grandpa. You don't want anybody around, or you don't want to be around your grandpa, or you don't want your kids around whoever you call grandpa. It could be your partner's father. It could be your father. It could be your great grandfather, with the emperor energy being here. But you don't even know how. You don't even know who children could even be near. You don't even know who to keep your children by. Now that you have that Eight of Cups and you found information. So it could be sexual things, like sexual abuse that's coming out in a family. But I get the worst. Like it could be sexual abuse that's coming out in the family in the worst way. Maybe it's an Aries that's bringing it out. But I get they've been trying to. Like, there's an Aries energy that has been trying to bring out some type of sexual shit that's going on in the family for a long period of time. And maybe there's this feeling here where you were shutting your mind down to it. You were trying not to listen to it. But I get talking about a Taurus, like maybe a Taurus try to run it by you as well. Could have been a cousin or a housemate or a family member. But if it's housemate, they saw something happen. A housemate saw something happen to somebody, or they saw something happen to your kid or you, or a Taurus energy is responsible. But I get licking. So somebody may have been caught licking something, you know? This is crazy. Like there's a maybe you licked something and you caught something, or maybe something's going on with kids. Like it could be candy or food. Like maybe a child was licking something, like in a strange way. Like somebody was licking something in a strange way. Maybe you feel like an Aries energy was trying to be enticing to you, but it's gross with this energy. You're also finding out a lot about an Aries. So I get they slept. You're finding out that Aries energy slept with someone and they're trying to sleep with you. So if you're a dude, this could be your boy, but you don't agree with. If this is a guy that's your friend, you don't agree with something that they're doing or something that they're trying to do on you or someone else. Like it's about drinking. Maybe this energy wants to go out drinking with you and you don't want to go with them. You don't trust. It's all about, you don't trust an emperor, like either your dad, could be promises that you don't trust by a dad, or you don't trust a dad or grandpa figure around your kids. You don't trust a brother or a son. Like it's all that kind of energy. You don't trust them for some reason. But I get he's not my biological father. Like there's an emperor energy here that you're saying that somebody is not your biological father. So that could also be the reason why they don't need to be around your kids anyway. They're not the biological dad. They're not the biological grandfather. They're the maternal, paternal, whatever the situation is with the emperor energy has no right to tell your children what to do or tell you what to do. Whatever that means with the emperor energy being here. Very interesting. Or it's a boss. This could be a very high demanding boss that you're dealing with. Like there's a trying to get fired. So either your boss is trying to get you fired, or this energy is your boss, and you're trying to get them fired for bad management or something crazy like that. Oh Lord, have mercy. Two of Coins for positive energy. You're balancing your finances, but your dad may also be helping you balance your finance. Could be mortgage, could be rent. Maybe you ask your dad for money or uncle for money. You don't really. I get abuse. Like your uncle abused you, or that's what's coming out. Maybe your uncle abused you. Someone's going out here with a tape. Like somebody took a tape of a child molesting situation, or like a rape situation, or a child abuse, or some type of sex tape. Like somebody took that. Two of coins. Somebody took that. Like somebody took a video of that happening. But I get something about the workplace. Like someone may have caught you having sex in the workplace. Two of coins. That's why you're fearing like lose this energy firing you, or them taking your job away from you with the Emperor and the Two of Coins. But I need this really bad. Like you need some type of money really bad. This energy, like they protect you. Something going on with cameras. So maybe you want cameras wiped out. Like you want surveillance cameras or computer cameras. Like you want those videos deleted so that so your spouse won't see something that you did somewhere. Like it's about a hotel. You don't want your partner to know what you were doing in a hotel room. The Emperor, the Two of Coins. It was for money. Like whatever you did in a hotel room or an office or a job, it was for money. Two of Coins. I didn't have it then. So it could be money that you could have been a sex act that you did for some coins, like for some money. Two of Coins. You did it for some money. Are you trying to I get something about relaxing. You could be trying to tell someone to relax or chill with the Emperor energy being here. I get you could be telling this energy, I don't want them to know this. Two of Coins could be two kids. You don't want to know something yet. This could be something. I get something about an operation. Like maybe you need to get this. That's why I said this energy could also be working in a doctor's office or a hospital. There's some type of operation that you're going to have, or either it's going to require. You're doing some type of crazy job to get money to pay for an operation for you, or for a partner, for a kid. But you don't want your family to know that you're getting some type of operation done, some type of crazy operation done. So it could be like surgically removing something, or plastic surgery, or body morphing surgery, whatever it is. Two of Coins. This could be a situation here. I get a Scorpio. You may have asked a Scorpio for money. I get something about donating it to homeless people, or donating it, or some type of cause like that with the Two of Coins. You lied. That maybe you told them that you were going that's what you were doing with some money, but you're really going to get operations done with the Emperor energy. Either it's a critical operation that has to happen, or you're doing it for cosmetics or external, and somebody's also trying to get you to do this. Someone's also trying to pressuring you into getting an operation done. But there's something going on to remove that. So it could be uterus, like it could be something going on with the uterine wall. Like it's something was you could have been having sex too roughly, and something happened with like a uterine wall, or maybe you need to get your uterus wall like checked out for some reason if you're a female. If you're a guy, and maybe there's something going on. If you're a dude, something's going on with you with unscrupulous behavior, and a Taurus and an Aries. You're doing something unscrupulous with a Two of Coins. But whatever it is that you're doing that's unscrupulous, it's like, I need the cash. You're literally like, I need the cash to do. I need the cash. So you're doing something unscrupulous. Wow, very interesting. So if you're a woman, you got a lot of like physical stuff going on. So either your partner is pressuring you to change something physical, so you're getting surgeries done, or you're taking your children to get things done, and I get who molested them. Like, when I said children, I get who molested them. You're trying to figure out who molested your kid, or child, or children, period. Or maybe it's kids that you work with. This could be kids that you work with. But when I say kids that you work with, your doctor, either they don't believe you, or they don't believe that has happened to you, or they don't believe that has happened to some children. Somebody thinks that you're trying to waste time with talking to them about something. So it could be about child abuse situations, about you being abused as a kid. But there's a repetitive pattern with that. So if you were abused as a child, your children are also getting abused. You don't understand the Emperor energy. Someone's going about hiring a lawyer as well. You may want someone locked up for this. Sexually transmitted, either children, either there's a child, a daughter that has something sexually transmitted, you want somebody locked up. Something going on with blood tests and fingerprints, and maybe you're trying to get you're putting your daughter through a situation where you're making her ask questions, or there's a child that, or it's you're it could be rape kit stuff. But when I get rape kit stuff, I get sister. So maybe something's going on with your sister and a rape kit. It is Two of Coins. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus sibling. but that has been complaining about pain. So it's either like it's either a sibling or it's a family member. That's why I said Eight of Cups, something that you just heard. Something that you just heard. So either you found out that your child is running to you, somebody touched me, somebody did this to me, or it's a sibling, somebody raped me, somebody had sex with me, I contracted something. Whatever it is, it has something to do with something you just heard. Somebody's rushing in with news to tell you something crazy. Your negative energy has the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords energies. Something's going on with travel plans changing. Something could be going down here where you could have had a trip with a cap. You could have been trying to take a trip with a Capricorn energy, or travel somewhere with a Capricorn. But something's going on. I get with your sister. Something's going on with your sister. Something crazy is going on with your sister, or a Capricorn energy sister. But you were just about to go travel somewhere. Right when you're about to go travel, something's going on. Something that you just heard. Something's happening here. Ace of Swords. This could have been a move that you made. Ace of Swords could have been a move that you made, but I get regret. You made some type of move that you regret making. But I get something about a hospital. You may have went to a hospital, somebody went to a hospital and something happened at a hospital, but I get that you have more information on. Somebody went to a hospital that you have more information on the reason into why they went to a hospital, or something happened at a hospital that you're not telling people, or a family, or happened to you or a family member or a friend, that you're not saying, with the Emperor and the Ace of Swords energy. But I know why she's sick, or I know why she's ill, with the Two of Coins. Could be Earth sign energies. You know why. You have answers. You in an Aries element, possibly even a Taurus, like you know why somebody's not well, or these elements in a hospital know why you're not well. They're not saying anything. You're not saying anything, but something is coming out. Like maybe you're trying to vacation. You could be trying to take trips at the wrong time, but something's karmic about you trying to take trips, because either you got information about somebody's illness that you're holding and it's stopping you from moving forward in a job or in a relationship, or from you leaving and going off somewhere. This could be something that you're trying to do to somebody. Could be a father or a grandfather. But there's a which one. Like you don't, it could be which one molested your child, which one molested you, which one raped your sibling. Somebody had sex with somebody somewhere. You're trying to figure out, as either it's Aries, you're trying to figure out who did it. Which one? Someone's going to have a collecting semen. So this could be a situation. If you're a woman, maybe you had sex with two guys, and maybe Ace of Swords could be a pregnancy test, or needed to get pregnancy test done. There's a Leo energy that's confused. So maybe you dipped out. Leo could be your marital partner. They're confused. If you're a dude, this could be something going very angry. You're dealing with very angry guys that they're trying to retaliate on you at the wrong time. Maybe you're trying to vacation, you're trying to get away, you're trying to do things. But I also get you trying to move. You're a dude, you're trying to move. You're trying to move. But this energy, they're not gonna let you move. What did you do to I get son? Like somebody's screaming at you. What did you do to my son? You're trying to you're trying to go and have a good time, or it's external and somebody's trying to go off and have a good time, but they just got finished messing with your child. Got the nerve, Ace of Swords. Somebody has the nerve to just be having a good time. They're like, you have it too. You're like, you have it too, whatever it is. Something is starting to swell. It could be lips. Something is swelling somewhere. Jeez. Oh my God. Page of Coins, younger Earth sign energies is what the advice is coming from. Earth sign energies, younger Earth sign. But I didn't think she could do this. So maybe something's going on with, it could be strength, being the strength, Leo energy, strength card energy. I didn't think she could do this. Something's going on with magic. So maybe there's a younger Earth sign energy that's in your family, or they're a friend, that something's magical about them, that they're helping you with something. Something's also going on here with your pride and asking a younger Earth sign energy for help, or they are a victim, or something happened to them. That's why I said sister, that they're this energy, that they're your sisters for some reason. Either a biological sister, or there are but when I said sister, I get something is being planned on them. Something's being planned on your sister. Two of Coins, Page of Coins. Someone's going here with being too lazy. Like you're saying that energy is too lazy. They're too lazy. Maybe your dad is intervening with that. Maybe there's a dad that's intervening with lazy siblings and jobs and working. Hmm. It could also be spoiled. Like maybe you're saying that somebody's spoiled. Somebody could be spoiled in a family, in a sibling environment. Like somebody's spoiled, two of coins, page of coins. You're also trying to refuse this energy's offer. But there's a scared of kind of vibe. Like you're scared of a younger earth sign energy for some reason. You're scared of them. You're scared of them for some reason. Either you're scared of them knowing things. Like you're afraid of this energy, like being around them because they know stuff. They know things. I get family secrets. This energy knows family secrets. They're revealing family secrets. That's why you're not around them. But I also get that's why you're not inviting them out to places with this two of coins and this ace of swords energy being here. That's why you're not inviting them out. Maybe they're trying to spend time with you or as a friend. But I get a very intuitive. This is a very that you cut off. This is a very intuitive friend that you cut off. Me, people are trying to understand why you did that. But I don't like you undercover. You don't like that energy. Like you really don't like them. But maybe you pretend. There's something about two faced. Maybe they're either two faced or they think that or maybe you're being two faced to them. But it's because of something that you said or they said. Something that you said or they said, whatever it is. But maybe you took it seriously or they took it seriously. Like maybe you didn't mean to cut them off, but maybe I get somebody asked you to. Somebody could have asked you to cut that energy off, and it could have been a parent. It could have been a parent or a friend. Very interesting. Most recent issue has the Knight of Wands, sign of Sagittarius. That energy is responsible for concealing something pertaining to this person. But I also get a health diagnosis. That's why I said with the Emperor energy, I kind of see all fire sign energies as Emperor. This energy is responsible for concealing something. But I get some about molestation again. Like they're responsible for concealing something pertaining to something to do with molestation charges. This could be a police officer that you're trying to get them to talk. Somebody also called the police. Like this could be an energy where like you could have called the police on somebody. You could have called the police. But I get on his sister. Like you called the police on his sister. Someone's going around wilding out on a. So there's a sister, like either a biological one or not, that they're wilding out somewhere, like at a party in a house. They're wilding out for some reason, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Maybe they're going. Maybe something's wrong with them, and they're wilding out somewhere. Or they live with you when they're wilding out, whatever they're doing something crazy. So what you're doing is you're making a secret phone call to a police officer. You may be doing that, but it's to come or it's external, and you're aware that that was a plan. You know that, and that's why somebody's sick. It's external, and maybe it's a family environment where there's cousins that call the police on this energy because their sister, your sister, their sister, Aries sister, whatever. They call the police on the sister, but it was because of jealousy or I get secretive cash. They got called the police upon them because of secretive money in a house environment or in a family. They don't want this energy to have some money. They know that already. That page of coins energy knows that. They've known that a long time. But I also get what she said about my kids. Like this energy, like she said, this energy said something about your children. This page of coins could also be a kid that talks a lot. I mean, you consider to be a child. That I consider the energy to be like a young adult. Like they're very much younger than you, but they know a lot of things. They know family secrets. They know family secretive money things that are going on in families and jobs. But also everybody's lives. Like this energy knows about everybody's lives. That down to the T. Like this energy knows about everybody's lives down to the T. Down to what they drank or ate for breakfast. Down to where they were sleeping at night. Who they were resting their head next to. There's jealousy with that, with the page of coins. You know that, and that's why they got that. There's jealousy because maybe somebody's trying to pretend that this energy is too loud, but they're not. So they call the police on them. But it's a plan, and it's a Sagittarius energy that they ran that by you. They ran that by you. If she or he does this there, you can call the police. Feel free to call the police on them. Very interesting. The Aries. The Aries could have ran that by a Sagittarius energy. Call the police or him or her if they start talking. If they start talking loud, you have my permission to do that. Money is involved, obviously. Two of coins. That's why you did it. That's why you're holding an Aries. You're holding an Aries energy's promise, or Sagittarius energies holding an Aries energy's promise, or Aries has been holding some type of shit from you that is sexual in nature, and now something has to be removed. Or you're lying about what you need money for. What somebody's lying about what they really need money for. You know that. Or it's a family member that you cut off, but something's going on with jealousy with a family member and them knowing everything. Or you're aware that there was a plan set out on this person to get them injected with something to make them sick. But this energy, siblings were trying to kill. Like, there's an element here where you're aware that siblings were trying to kill their sibling. Wow. Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy also revealed that to you as well at some point. Or they were joking. That it's not a damn joke. It's a serious problem. And that's why I get somebody that's why somebody is drunk, is a drunkard, is a drunk Aries. There's an Aries energy, a Leo, that they're getting high and drunk all the time, but that's their karma. That's their karma. Like, for trying to kill their sister. Like, you're aware that there's siblings that were trying to kill their sister. They were trying to kill them, or they still want to do that. Or they're trying to figure out new ways to do that. You could be a cousin. Wow. Or maybe something's going on. If it's not a biological sister, maybe if it's not a cousin, the crazy family secrets that are coming out. It's something going on with a friend that you call your sister. Maybe you're aware that people are trying to kill your friend. People are trying to kill your friend. Like, by drugging. Like, people are trying to kill your friend or a sibling by drugging them. Or siblings that are trying to do that to a younger sibling. Jeez, cousins, family secrets. Something's going on here with a Pisces being a fool. Like, something's foolish about a Pisces. Like, maybe they're aware of these things, but they're trying to act like they care. There's a Pisces that's trying to act like they care about a sibling. Jesus Christ. So it could be family dynamics. Feels more like family. If this is a workplace situation, you're being asked to odd. There's something going here with odd jobs. Maybe you're doing odd jobs. But this person is responsible for the reason into why you're not getting the job that you really wanted. They're responsible for that. And that's, maybe there's a level where you don't care that something has happened to them, or something is happening to them, or potentially happening to them, or will. The Sagittarius energy is wrong about this too as well. It's like something is wrong with fire signs, period. Like, something is wrong with them. Like, mentally, they're on drugs, they're on alcohol. They try to kill their sibling, in addition to a Pisces. They try to kill them. Or a coworker. It could be people that are trying to kill off a coworker. You're aware of it, or you are outside looking into this happening, or it's happening in a family situation where people are molesting kids in families, where there's your children molesting children, and fathers, grandfathers molesting kids. I guess I'm about the throat when I said that. Like, could have been a blow job, adolescent that was given a blow job. And now, and your secretive travels to hospitals that you're making for your children or somebody's kids. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Jesus, Heavenly Christ. Your answers are coming from the Hermit sign of Virgo. They're dishing. Like, there's a Virgo energy that's dishing. There's a Virgo that's dishing. Hardcore. Like, they're dishing hardcore. They're dishing hardcore. Or sign energy. They're dishing. If it's not the sign of Virgo, you could be the one that's dishing on somebody life. You could be the one that's dishing on I get Capricorn. You're the one you and a Virgo, whatever. You could be dishing about a Capricorn, a secrets that you know about a Capricorn's life. They're revealing that. But that's why you're not around somebody, because they're revealing things. But I get something about your sexual diagnosis or sexual illness with the hermit energy being here. They didn't mean to do it. You didn't mean to do it, whatever it is. It could be your sibling that you did this to. Your Virgo sibling, like you could have revealed something sexual about this person. Maybe this energy was molested in childhood as well, and you brought that out, or Capricorn brought it out. But I get be rid. Like when I say Capricorn, be rid of that energy for some reason. That's why I said that your family members or friends, that you're aware that people wanted to kill them because they're revealing things, or know it all energy, or jealousy, whatever stupid shit. But the karma that is on the people that are trying to get rid of them, they have like drug and alcohol issues, or they're abusing those things because it's karmically tied to them. Your environment has the Three of Swords. Three of Swords in the environment. Should I tell her? Should you tell a Virgo something? Should you tell a Capricorn something? But I also get an Aries. Should I tell an Aries something? Something that you need to tell an Aries energy. So maybe you could have slept with Aries, could have been your marital partner, your main partner. Maybe you went off and slept with somebody. Could have went off and slept with somebody else. But your siblings or sibling tried to reveal that. And you're like, I'm just going to tell him, her, myself that I slept with someone else and I contracted something. But maybe this element that you didn't know, someone didn't know, and they slept with somebody and they contracted something. They gave it to somebody. Or they were injected with something. I don't know what the deal is with that. Three of Swords. Or something's going on with you with cosmetic surgery, secretive money, and getting something done, and liposuction, and this, that, and the third. But when I said liposuction, I get the Leo made you do it. A Leo-like energy made you do that. Nobody makes you do anything, but it's in whatever. Somebody made you do that, or manipulated you into doing that crazy shit. All right, let's see. Outcome for Libra. Jesus Christ. 10 of freaking wands. There's how much are they going to give me? Maybe you're trying to figure out how much somebody's going to give you, like fire sign, the Emperor. You may be working with this energy. Two of Coins. That's why I said escort. Like you could be doing some type of crazy work. Three of Swords, but it's whatever it is. It's just to get by. Like I said, getting fired and praying that you're not going to get fired for some job. But it's because of somebody. Like it's because of a Virgo, Capricorn. It's because of those energies. Something's going on there with that. With the 10 of Wands. You don't know how somebody. You also don't know how somebody's going to take something. So either you have to get surgery done, or something's going on with kids that got molested and you're taking them to the doctor. 10 of Wands doesn't have to be fire signs giving you burdens. It's just a burden for you to have to watch your child go through these things at such a young age. Somebody's kids. You didn't think that you have to go through this again. Maybe you went through it as a child. So there's children that are going through rape kits and they're getting tested for STDs and they're very, very young. Very young, or somebody is going in to get tested for STDs and those kind of things. But I also get traits. Someone's going here with carrying somebody's trait. It could be sickle cell, it could be like a sickle cell trait that somebody has, or a child has, or you have, or a sibling or a friend has. And they're sharing that with you. But you're carrying some type of trait because of a parent. Three of Swords. You didn't know that, but your sibling knew that you would eventually carry some type of trait. What you just heard, Eight of Cups. Now what do I do? Now my life is going to be completely different, or now their life is going to be completely different. After they find out something, after you find out something, my children, your kids, somebody else's kids, your friend, your sister, after they find out something, somebody's life is going to be completely different. Completely. All right, Libra. Let me know how it resonates with you. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.